Today we got the art of late night snacking. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, sub up to the YouTube, like the video. Let's get into it.
Picture this, you're sleeping over at a friend's house, deciding what movie to watch or game to play for the rest of the night, and then the midnight munchies attack. So you stuff all 8 of your friends in a 4-seater car and go on a gas station run to cure your hunger. But as you're standing there looking at all the snacks, you have trouble deciding what to get. If that sounds familiar, have no fear, because this is a complete guide to the art of
Yo, what's good, bro? What's good, man?
late night snacking. Now, through my years of experience, I've developed the perfect strategy to choose snacks at night. I call it,
Look, though, this really is relatable. You go into the gas station, it seems like it's 1,000 choices. Some people got they to-go order, but me, I always gotta ponder on what I'm gonna get. I know I'm getting some gummy candy at least. Sometimes I'll be wanting some hot fries. Sometimes I might want a honey bun. You know what I'm saying? But I think the most balanced order you can get, you gotta go gummy candy, a honey bun or a donut or something of that sort. Get some chips and then a drink. I feel like that's the perfect, most balanced way. Now, sometimes you don't want that. You just want one thing. Might want a drink. Might want 2 candies, or hot fries and a honey bun. It varies sometimes.
the CCB method, or the chip, candy, and bev method.
Man, he missing. I just said this. The only thing he missing is is like something bready, something pastry. You know what I'm saying?
Like the name implies, you get 1 chip, 1 candy, and a bev. But it's not that simple. You see, there are daytime snacks and there are nighttime snacks. And if you eat a daytime snack at night, there are several health and legal risks. Matter of fact, let's go down the list. First up, Doritos Nacho Cheese. Do not let me catch you eating Doritos Nacho Cheese after 12 a.m. If I do, I will shove a gas station
What? Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. Eating Doritos, I ain't gonna lie. Doritos, the normal flavor, nobody's really eating them. I'm not gonna lie. That is like last option that you would ever get. Why would you go get Doritos out of a gas station when there is hundreds of other things you could get instead of them?
into your mouth and tell you no, that is a daytime chip. I think there's something about overly cheesy chips that just feel horrible to eat once the sun goes down. And that brings me to the next daytime snack, regular Cheetos. The level of self-loathing I've reached by staying up watching Rick and Morty and eating Cheetos is simply not worth it. I don't know about you, but I literally feel dirty after eating a lot of regular Cheetos at night. I mean, they're not even that good, to be honest. Try hot Cheetos or Chester fries instead. They're way better anyways. Another snack to avoid like the plague during the night is any overly chewy candy. When it's late at night, the last thing I need is to eat something that gets in literally every crevice in my mouth. This might be a hot take, but eating Sour Patch Kids at night is an awful experience because they take forever to chew and you have to spend like 5 minutes picking all the little pieces stuck in your...
Nah, low key, that is facts. But because of how good they are, bro, you gotta give them a pass. It just depends. First off, if we be honest, why you up at 3 a.m. eating gummy worms anyway? 2, yeah, they do take forever to get out your teeth. But again, because of them being just so good, you can bypass that. So, like, really, what are you even gonna eat if you got a problem with eating gummy candy?
Gums. One time, the only snack a friend of mine had at his house was Dots. You know that really awful candy you'd get trick-or-treating and then egg the house that gave it to you out of retaliation? Well, I was starving and figured something was better than nothing, so I tried eating the Dots and immediately realized I'd made a massive mistake. I instantly drove home, spent 20 minutes flossing, and never spoke to my friend again. Get better snacks, bro. You know how like a minute ago I said you shouldn't eat cheesy chips at night? Well, that goes for every chip except Cheez-Its white cheddar. I don't know what the suits over at Cheez-Its put in these things, but whatever it is, it's highly addictive and the best chip to eat at night. Other good ones are Takis because the heat will...
Absolutely not. Cheez-Its are fire, I can't cap. But eating Takis at night, no. Come on, dude. Bro, who even eats Takis anymore? Takis are fine. It's just when they first came out, they was extremely hot. Like they was unbearable, but people was just eating it. They was still eating them. I think they over the years they changed their formula. They more like tolerable. They're not even hot no more. But you can go eat Takis at night. Eating Takis and hot Cheetos at night, bro, that's the worst thing you can do for your stomach. Especially hot Cheetos. Takis nighttime, bro. It is what I'm saying, bro. Takis are good. It's not because they're not good. It's just your stomach gonna hurt when you wake up, and you gonna have to take a hot dookie. Like anybody who stayed up eating hot Cheetos and Takis or Dynamites, you shouldn't even be eating them. They be tasting like like battery acid, battery acid lemon and tortilla. I ain't gonna lie. Bro. But yeah, eating Takis at night is crazy.
Make sure you don't fall asleep, and Cape Cod potato chips. I'm not gonna lie, I hate these things 90% of the time, except when I'm craving something salty in the middle of the night.
What do you mean by that?
As far as candy, you can never go wrong with Hershey's Cookies and Cream. They got cookies, they got cream. I mean, what's not to like? I would say get Haribo gummy bears because they're delicious and easy to snack on, but the geniuses over at Haribo created a product that's so good that if you see them at your local store, you are obligated to buy them. Just tell the clerk that Rowdy sent you and he'll know exactly what that.
See, I don't really know how people feel about Haribo gummies because I ain't gonna lie, in the last, I'd say like 3 months, I don't know. I have ate them a good bit of times though. I can't lie. I feel like their biggest critique is sometimes they be too hard. So you gotta like let them get warm a little bit, like let them get room temperature. They gotta have a Haribo in Jamaica or something. Like if you see those at the store, and you know if you can get them, just give them a try. I would say like when you open them, if they hard, you gotta like, well, don't open them, but feel the outside of the wrapper, and if they hard, just let them sit like on the counter or something, or on your room, in your room or whatever. But they gotta be room temperature because sometimes they do be hard. But in my opinion, they taste good. But yeah, Haribo is fire. I like Haribo.
Means. And of course, I'm talking about the Haribo Happy Cola gummies, bro. These are
fire. I can't lie. These might be their best ones. They got other forms of it too, but these might be their best
my
ones.
favorite candy. They actually taste just like Coke and are my go-to snack if I'm watching a movie. Now, when it comes to your bev, you gotta choose it wisely because you can't be eating Cheez-Its, getting your mouth all dry, and be stuck sipping on some Canada Dry. It literally has dry in the name. My go-to bev is, alright, make sure you write this down, A&W cream soda.
Man, no, bro. Who's making this video, bro? Trash. Root beer isn't bad. Yeah, the Coke ones, the Coke Haribo gummies, those are fire. But come on, dude. If you get in the bev, there is only one answer, and I only had this one time. But the one time I had it, it changed my life, bro. The Arizona, I had the watermelon flavor. I don't even think that's the best one, but bro, that jump was so fire. I wasn't even at a gas station. I was at a school football game. They were selling them. I was like, I ain't never had these before. People say that's good. They good. Let me get one of them. Man, I got it. I drunk half the bottle off rip. It was fire. That is the only answer. People be saying Gatorade. Some people might get a Fanta or something. That's cool, but if you want a late night, soda does hit late at night, but it feel like it's extra sweet at night, and I don't know why. So I would say get an Arizona. It's not super sweet, but it's fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Stuff is straight gas. Now, I know based off the name, you're probably a little skeptical, and I understand. I don't know who named it, but bro, you gotta try it. It literally tastes just like an ice cream float and goes perfect with any snack. The only problem with cream soda is, that actually is a crazy name, is just that it's super fizzy. It feels like it has twice the carbonation of a normal soda, but it's worth the burps. Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this because I don't know who's listening, but there's a mythical soda that tastes like it was sent down from the heavens, and to get your hands on it, you have to do the secret soda dance. It's that Pepsi Nitro Vanilla. This has got to be my favorite soda, and I just checked and it was discontinued this year. Wow, that's actually tragic.
My disappointment
I was gonna say, I ain't
is
never had
immeasurable.
that.
And my day is ruined.
So far, we've been talking about late night snacks to enjoy on a night in or at a sleepover, but it's time to talk about something equally important and essential to your life. Funk recovery meals. You know that feeling after a function where you're tweaked, sleep deprived, hungry, and you just saw your ex at the function, so you're mad also? Well, there's only one thing that can stop the post-funk funk. Fast food. And the GOAT late night fast food item has gotta be the Whataburger honey butter chicken biscuit. Whatever
What
honey.
are you talking about? See, what counts as late night? Because now think about it, when I be trying to DoorDash and Uber Eats, like when I don't do it no more. It costs too much money. But the only places that would be open at like 12 is Crystal's. Crystal's is fine, but your stomach gonna hurt when you wake up. McDonald's, which I don't like McDonald's, that's buns. And Waffle House, but they don't do Uber Eats. This sound fire though. I ain't gonna lie. He talking about the honey butter chicken. Yeah, that sound fire.
Glaze they use complements the chicken so well and satisfies every craving. If you want something sweet, you're covered. If you want something deep fried, you're covered. If you want to see the pretty employee at the drive-thru, you're covered. Apparently, Whataburger is only really in Texas and some other southern states, which makes no sense considering it's a top 5 fast food restaurant. So let me give you the other options. When it comes to recovering from a funk, there's something that hits different about coming home, opening your fridge, and seeing a half-eaten Chipotle burrito bowl waiting there. As depressing as a cold burrito bowl looks, it's strangely delicious. It's like cold pizza. Also, I just wanted to let you know that next week my summer courses start, so before my schedule gets busy, I just wanted to make the most of my time, so every day for the rest of this week, I'm gonna be uploading a video, so stay
Hey, look, that's real. That is real, gang. That is real. Bro said those summer classes started. Mine's finna end, but yeah, I'm doing them online, so like, I ain't got that much. I ain't got that much work. Well, no, I'll just wait till all my assignments be due, and then I do them. But in between that time, I'm posting clips and videos. That's real. Hey, look, tell me what y'all think about the video. What is y'all go-to gas station order, and what is y'all go-to late night restaurant to go to? Let me know. But yeah, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. And with that being said, I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Peace!